So let's watch this one. I'm gonna be like pausing and describing the turns as we go. So at the start of the duel, you can see I have Koa'ki cards. So that's what kind of deck I'm using for this particular duel. My opponent plays a monster, Performapal Skullcrobat Joker. It uses its effect to add a card to his hand, the Lady Anji. Right. Then he places Lady Anji here. Because it's a pendulum monster, it can go in the spell and trap zone instead of in the monster zone. Alright, then he also plays Gertrude and uses the effect to add another card to his hand. He added the Odd Eyes Pendulum Graph Dragon. Looks pretty scary. Okay, so these two, because they're both here, they can pendulum summon the Odd Eyes Pendulum Dragon, as you just saw there. This card must be ritual summoned or pendulum summoned. So it also brought out that card, the pendulum summon. It brings both Odd Eyes and Pendulum Graph Dragon at the same time. And then those two monsters become the Absolute Dragon. So now it's my turn, and I get to draw a card. I put down 2 traps, my Dimensional Prison and my Deep Dark Trap Hole. I also summon my Koa'ki Urnite, who uses his effect to bring out another monster, the Crusader. I can combine the 2 of those monsters to create number 101, the Silent Honor Arc. So it just used its effect to detach the 2 materials that it had on there, which were the 2 monsters that I used to summon it. And then it targets a special summon monster that my opponent controls and attaches it to this card as material. So now his ultimate, the Absolute Dragon is attached to my Silent Honor Arc as material. Now I go into battle phase and I declare an attack on his Skullcrobat Joker because my attack is 21, his is 18. Then, during that attack, he uses the effect of Lady Anji to discard a pendulum monster from his hand and make my monster lose 1,000 attack. So normally, my card would be destroyed because I lost the battle. But Silent Honor Arc, if he would be destroyed, once per turn you can detach a material from it, and I still have the Absolute Dragon as material. So I detach that to not be destroyed, and it goes to my opponent's graveyard, not to my graveyard. And I end my turn. He draws a card for the start of his turn, and then he uses Gertrude to add that Odd Eyes pendulum to his hand. He can pendulum summon the Odd Eyes Dragon, and that's where I'm going to activate Deep Dark Trap Hole. You see, when a level 5 or higher effect monster is special summoned, Deep Dark Trap Hole can activate and banish that monster to the Shadow Realm. So there goes his Odd Eyes Pendulum Dragon. Now he's attacking me and making me lose 1,000 attack. But I activate Dimensional Prison, which banishes my opponent's attacking monster to the Shadow Realm. And then I lose attack, but it doesn't matter because his monster's gone. Now he ends his turn, and it's my turn again. I'm going to draw Adamancipator Analyzer. Now, this card's amazing because it searches the top 5 cards, and as long as there's a rock monster, I can summon it. But this time I didn't get lucky, so I didn't get to summon a rock monster. So now I special summon my ace card, Maximus, by banishing the Iron Core from my hand. And then I use his effect to destroy the Lady Anji in the corner up there. Now I attack with all 3 of my monsters for a bunch of damage. And then I end my turn. Now, Maximus needs me to sacrifice a card to keep him alive for 1 more turn, so I will sacrifice Koa'ki Overload to keep my Maximus alive for 1 more turn. My opponent draws a card and then plays All Eyes Phantom Dragon down there in the pendulum slot. And then pendulum summons Lady Anji in defense mode, and then ends their turn. I draw, Soul Drain, I place it down, and then I use Analyzer's effect 1 more time. Search for a rock monster. This time I get it. Sandman was in the top 5, so I get to summon him. And then I can combine those 2 to create Rhapsody and Berserk. This card is cool because he can attach himself to another XYZ monster that I control, and then that monster gains 1200 attack. So now, my Silent Honor arc is at a whopping 3300 attack points. From here, I use Maximus's effect to destroy the All Eyes Phantom Dragon in the corner. Then I go to battle phase and attack for game. So, yeah, thanks for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and subscribe for more content.